All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, before we get started, we want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Chakadash. Double honors to the apostle, notice the GMS's pushes word through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. This is once again GFS Natural Brothers, myself, Brother Yahweh 9, Brother Lawyer, back with another lesson. And Lord, one, this lesson is edifying to the elect, and we're going to get straight into it. As the title says on the lesson, woe, 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 which woe means destruction, and we're going to get into the up-and-coming destruction that's coming upon this place, Babylon the Great, that is known as America. Okay, we're going to get some scriptures, and Lord, one, this is edifying to the elect. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, so this is Isaiah 30 and 25. It says, and there shall be upon every high mountain and upon every high hill rivers and streams of water in the day of the great slaughter when the towers fall. And so it says, and there shall be upon every high mountain and upon every high hill, which represents governments. Now I need to get the rest of that scripture real quick. So yeah, that's different governments that run the world today. It says in Isaiah 30 and 25. I have to get the whole chapter. Yeah, it says, and there shall be upon every high mountain and upon every high hill rivers and streams of waters, which is the truth. This truth is like unto running water, or living water, like how it says, I believe in John 7. It says, and upon every high hill rivers and streams of water in the day of the great slaughter, when the towers fall. And the word for towers, when it's a Magadal, which they changed it, which means a strong and powerful man. In the blue letter, which that strong and powerful man is Esau Edom. So this truth is going to be magnified in that day. But the main point, it says, in the day of the great slaughter. So this great slaughter is coming upon Babylon the Great and the rest of the world. Because this place is going to be an altar, like how Apostle Har was going to. This place is going to be a great sacrifice unto Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Verse 30, moreover, the light of the moon shall be as the light of the sun, and the light of the sun shall be sevenfold, which is representing this truth. It's going to be magnified, and moon represents wisdom, and sun represents knowledge. So this wisdom, knowledge, understanding, right? The prophecies will be magnified. It'll be widely known. When Babylon is hit by the missiles, everything's going to be known. Damn, those Israelites, they were preaching about that. Those GMS guys, in like-minded camps, they were teaching about that. It says, moreover, the light of the moon shall be as the light of the sun, and the light of the sun shall be sevenfold as the light of 7 days, in the day that the Lord bindeth up the breach of his people and healeth the stroke of their wounds. So this destruction has to happen. So what? The kingdom of heaven can be ushered in, and the Lord can bind us up and heal us. So we can be really thankful and grateful to toward Yahweh Bashem Shai for saving us. We need this man to fall. We need these towers to fall. This strong and powerful man, we need him to fall. And he's going to fall via World War III, which we're going to go into also. You got something out?
Yeah, I got two, actually. I got one for what you just said in the last sentence or two, when you said that people they'll know in that day, and they're like, oh man, we know those guys out there that was preaching, about the up and coming destruction that's actually happening. Well, Ezekiel 33 and 33, it says, and when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come, and they shall know that a prophet have been among them. Okay, so it's going to come into a time where all the scoffers, the shit talkers, the unbelievers, the Lord's going to put the spirit on them in that day to be like, oh, the prophets did say that, and they're going to be through. Okay, they're going to be cut. Okay, and then they're going to want to get right with the word, get right with Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, and it's going to be too late. Okay, what will the guy say? Yahweh Bashem Yahushua? No. The Lord is not dealing with Johnny come latelys. Now, are there going to be people come in at the last minute? Yes, but you scoffing and scorning and being a nigga, no, those individuals are not getting saved. Those that been talking shit for years, those that constantly been talking shit, always in the new comment sections, making videos of yourself trying to debunk the Israelites, you're not getting saved. You're preserved for judgment, a 2/3 judgment. Okay? This is Amos 9 and 8, reading down to verse 10. And it says, behold, the eyes of the Lord, Yahweh, are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saying, well, I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord. And the sinful kingdom, what's the sinful kingdom? And before you say anything, yeah, the whole world is cold. The whole world is messed up and jacked up. That is correct. But who's the head honcho? We say all the time, who's the head honcho of wickedness, the headquarters of evilness? Babylon the Great, aka America, where you can come here and say and do whatever you want. If it's wicked and it's off, you can do it without no type of consequences for your actions. Okay? And when you do these things, you're supposed to handle it according to the scriptures, but Esau, he counters that with that for you to, not go off the law of the scriptures and how it's supposed to be handled. The scriptures say in Habakkuk 1:4, the law is slacked. Okay, it's slack here. Okay, unrighteous judgment. This is the sinful kingdom. It doesn't allow you, because even with these other countries, is the law given unto them, the heathens in these other countries? No, but they have some type of morals, and the morals that they do somewhat follow go back to the Bible. Okay.
Yep.
This is Amos 9:9. For lo, I will shift the house of Israel among all nations, like as a corn is shifted in a seed. Yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth. Verse 10. All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say the evil shall not overtake, nor prevent them. And who's the sinners of the Lord's people? The Israelites, the 2/3. Okay? Those are going to take part in this woe, this destruction, because they didn't want to get right. Talks about that in Zechariah 13:8. Okay? Those are the two that I have at the moment, but you got it, brother, if you got something else.
All right, Salaki.
No, you good.
All right. Everybody want to text when you doing the lesson. Damn.
Right.
All right, so since you was speaking about the 2/3, I got to get that Zechariah. I didn't have this full because ultimately, we don't give a fuck about the heathen being destroyed. That's what it was made for. we care about our people, and starting with the 1/3. 2/3 you're gonna be destroyed. So this is Zechariah 13:8. It says, and it shall come to pass that in all the land, said the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the 3rd part should be left therein. So the 2/3, 66.6% of you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Hispanics, and their descendants, or in the Israelite foreigners, that there's 2/3, you're going to be destroyed. And this land is talking about America, all right? Babylon the Great, which real quick, Psalm 137:8, O daughter of Babylon, who art to be the, you know what? No, sorry, I gotta start at verse 7, because we're talking about Esau, Edom, the towers fall, Magadal, that strong man, like I was going into Isaiah 30. So it says Psalm 137:7, remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, race it, or erase it, right? Even to the foundation thereof, right? In the time of the Babylonians coming to take, Jerusalem down, the southern kingdom down. It says, "O daughter of Babylon," because they played a role in, furthering that destruction. It says, "O daughter of Babylon," which is talking about here in America. This is daughter of Babylon. "O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us." That's the recompense. You get what you dish out. It says, "Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones." So the main point says, "O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed by way, not by way, by how? By way of the missiles." So Zechariah 13:9, it says, "Now bring the 3rd part through the fire," because niggas always want to know, well, how y'all gonna be saved? How y'all gonna make it out of here? We're gonna be through that fire. Not saying we're gonna be, through the nuclear fire. We're gonna be scarcely saved. This fire that we're gonna be going through is during the time of Jacob's trouble. We're gonna be tested.
Yeah, because niggas, Salaki, because niggas think, Salaki, brother, these niggas think that we about to just sit in the sideline or in the background or in some private home chilling when all hell break loose. Nigga, we gonna be in the midst of it too. It's just the difference between us. The Lord's gonna be guiding us through all the tribulation we go through versus you niggas. Y'all just gonna get judged. Okay, yeah, because some of us gonna be cast into prison. Some of us gonna have to be on the run, hiding, guiding men, women, and children, so on and so forth. Some may get beamed up, spiritual power. We're gonna be in the midst of all that. Okay, but the Lord is dealing, and we're gonna be Gucci, even if we do have to die. Well, nigga, look at you. You know, somebody gonna be in the jail talking shit. You know, in the prison. Look at you. You gonna die too. We told you about. You see, you thought you was gonna get out. I'm like, nigga, I am. You just gonna get judged. I might get out this bitch tonight while you sleep. I wake up, you gone. Miracles are gonna happen.
Yeah,
it's you 2/3 niggas that are gonna be fucked. That's what it is. Yeah. Okay, we gonna be good, but you got it.
It says, and I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, that's their one-way ticket, you know, and their one-way trip. It's Yahweh Bashim Shai. Those are the names. Yahweh Bahashim in the name of Yahweh Shai. All right. It says, and I will hear them, right? And I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord is my power. And that also ties into that Hosea 1:10. In the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people, there shall be said, ye are the sons of the living power, because the Lord's going to raise up his men. And it's starting by teaching the word. You know, that's a clear indication right there. So anyway, I don't want to go off on nothing else. This is Isaiah 66:15. It says, for behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots, so-called UFOs, like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire. Because also too, those chariots will be shooting laser beams, destroying the wicked, right, and saving and delivering the righteous of his people that he found blameless. Not nobody else found blameless, that he found blameless. All right. And the ones that didn't have any guile in their mouth, you know, when it came to teaching his word or believing. All right. Verse 16, for by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. Right. So all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. The day of the great slaughter. There's multiple verses going into that. And let's get a clear example of the ones that be destroyed. It says, they that sanctify themselves, verse 17, and purify themselves in the gardens behind one tree in the midst, eating swine's flesh, right? You can put the rat in there. All says that in the verse. It do say that. The rat and the mouse, something like that. Yeah, oh yeah, that's there. Yep. It says in the mouse, I mean not in the mouse, like it. They that sanctify themselves, purify themselves in the gardens behind one's tree, think he hiding, eating swine's flesh, and the abomination and the mouse shall be consumed together, said the Lord. Now, you read that, you think that only the ones that's eating abominable foods will be destroyed. No, you moles, you know, you pedophiles, robbers, thieves, murderers, you're all going to be burned. You're all going to be one. All right, this is Malachi, man. This is Malachi 4. Unless you got something,
I got this real quick.
Okay.
There's a good amount to it, but I'm not gonna get all that. I'm just gonna get to the point.
Okay.
Because it says here in Ezekiel 7:1, this is the end is come. So Ezekiel 7:1, moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, also thou son of man, saith the Lord Yahweh unto the land of Israel, an end, the end is come for the four corners of the earth. Verse 3, now is the end come upon thee, and I will send mine anger upon thee, and will judge thee according to thy ways, and will recompense upon thee all thine abominations. So and I'll read down to verse 5 actually. Verse 4, it says, my eyes shall not spare thee, neither will I have pity, but I will recompense thy ways. The Lord's gonna hear all you niggas screaming and begging for help. Help, help, help. The Lord did that during the time of the flood, heard you niggas screaming. The Lord did that during the time of the Passover, during the time of Egypt. Heard you niggas screaming. The Lord heard you during the time of Sodom and Gomorrah. And the Lord's gonna ignore all you niggas that ain't right. Okay? It just said the Lord will have no pity. It says, but I will recompense thy ways upon thee, and thine abomination shall be in the midst of thee, and ye shall know that I am the Lord Yahweh Bashim Shai. Last verse. It says, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, evil and only evil, behold, is come. And we're in evil times, perilous times, which goes into unsafe. Okay, We're at the end. All right. And the prophecies are bouncing off the pages. So any given moment now, we're in that time to where, hey, all hell can break loose at any given moment. Okay?
Yeah.
That's the time that we're in. Whoa, destruction. A lot of people are dying. You know, Elder D-Mash did a lesson the other day going into that German guy that was on a plane. I think they're heading to Germany. I can't fully remember. But he was copping up, not pints, but liters of blood. There's a man in his 60s with his Filipino wife, and how the thing, and really pay attention to that. He said, pay attention to Germany, pay attention to China, because you know, it can, because the blood, the flow of blood and the smell, all that, it can travel. So everybody on that damn plane is gonna end up getting sick, and that can bring in another form of plagues and pestilence.
Mm-hmm.
And where do you ever hear that on the news, especially on basic news, people coughing up liters of blood on a plane going somewhere? The Lord is about to bring in some shit, man. Okay, but that was it.
Yep. So this Malachi 4:1 says, "For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, said the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch." So, hey, like how the brother had brought out that wicked kingdom, which shall be destroyed. You know, worth of paraphrasing. Guys, paraphrase. I know it's in Amos. Yeah, Amos 9 or it's 8. I forgot.
Amos 9 and 8.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. That's it. Amos 9 and 8. You know, so 8. You know, it ties in that Malachi 4 because you know that wicked kingdom. That's the only thing it thrives on, and that wicked kingdom consists of the proud. You know, the wicked. You know, ain't nothing humble about this place. It's straight wickedness. Do whatever you want, which leads to death. So, what else I want to get?
I got one more.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Yeah,
I got one more in the same chapter, because it says here in Ezekiel 7:19, idols will not save Israel. So Ezekiel 7:19, they shall cast their silver in the streets, and their gold shall be removed. Their silver and their gold shall not be able to deliver them in the day of the wrath of the Lord. They shall not satisfy their souls, neither fill their bowels, because it is a stumbling block at their iniquity. And it even talks about that in Zephaniah, the first chapter, I believe in the 17th, 18th verse. Neither their gold nor their silver deliver them, because Jake would think, oh yeah, I got the money to go build a bunker, because every nigga's trying to be like what was his name? Mark Zuckerberg, I think.
Yeah, that's one of them dumb niggas.
One of them Edomites, all these Edomites, doing these end time bunkers, because that's going viral too. Putting all this money, that's not gonna save you. That's you putting your gold and silver up. That ain't gonna work, man. Whether Jake got $12 in the account or 12 million, you ain't right with Yahweh Shemal Shai. No matter what you say and do, it ain't gonna work. Psalms 44:6. You know that sword ain't gonna save you. Don't trust the sword, because Jake think, oh, I got these guns and weapons. That ain't gonna work either, my nigga. It's not gonna work. Even if you do cap like 15 people, you still not gonna make it, because you don't got the hedge of Yahweh Shemal Shai. You're not the elect. All right, you got it, brother.
But yeah, you said something about gold and silver not delivering them.
Mm-hmm.
So this Isaiah 13 going into more destruction of Babylon. The Medes is a Russian in this chapter. So it says Isaiah 13:17, behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. So any way that America will try to please the Russians, you know, the BRICS nations, however they may do it, which of course it'd be by the way of money. The Russians are not interested in your money no more. No other country wants to deal with your dollar. They don't really want to fucking trade with America. You know, it's done. You know, they don't want to do that shit no more. It's no value in America. It says, verse 18, their bows, which is going into the nuclear missiles, because bows or arrows, you know, born arrows are referred to as missiles. So Isaiah 13:18, their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children. So when these missiles are shot, or before they're shot, you know, these other countries are not going to think about pregnant women over here, children. Look, you're all fucking Americans, and you all gotta go. That's their mindset. You know, you're all the enemy.
Yeah.
Just so because this is what would happen. Say it was a war. They didn't use no missiles. What would happen? That war will be fucking continuous. Because as children, babies are being born 20 years from now, 18 years from now, you're gonna have thousands of children to keep joining the military to go fight. So no, the Medes, the Russians, and these other countries are gonna say no. We don't, just fuck America, and
Yeah.
that's the mindset that they're in. The weak is saying that they're strong. That once upon a time, Russia was the weak. You know, now they got the capability, the manpower, the numbers to take on this motherfucker, which is one of the head honchos of the weaker nations. So
Mm-hmm.
it's time. Verse 19, in Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the place that everybody wanted to fucking come to, right? The money, the city with money on the streets,
Yeah.
like how my homeboy from Iraq said, in Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldeans' excellency shall be as when the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. Fire, brimstone rained down. So guess what? It's gonna happen the same way, which is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. America is gonna go down the well, I don't want to say the same way by fire, but a worse, a hotter fire. You know, because over there in Sodom and Gomorrah, you still got cities that you can not. I don't want to say it like that, but you got cities that's covered in what they call it, not ash, but sulfur. So no, this place won't be left inhabited.
Yeah, because Salakia, me and Malachi did a lesson a while back, maybe probably about a year from now, probably. But we did a lesson on, getting into how people don't believe in the Bible, but there's so many artifacts and so many even if we don't even need that. But the Lord
Yeah.
is so cold, we're still showing artifacts and things that are still there was still bones there in the video.
Yeah.
Of
Mm-hmm.
the dude digging up and showing things that were happening when that burning of Sodom and Gomorrah. There's still stuff there.
Yeah.
You dumbass nigga. The fucking Lot's wife. The pillar of salt
Yeah.
is still there. It's outside the city. We can look that up
Mm-hmm.
right now, and there's many images. It's still there. They have bits and artifacts of the art. So come on, man. I don't know how much proof you need. We don't even need to see that, but the Lord's still showing you his power right there.
Yeah.
But the Bible is fake. Nigga, you just don't want to be told what to do and you don't want to change your habits. That's what it is. That's what it is. We know that's what it is. Nigga, you don't want to believe because it stops your lifestyle. Fuck your lifestyle, man. You niggas gonna die.
Mm-hmm.
But Salakia. Because I'm tired of Jake saying that stupid ass shit. That argument is fucking retarded. We know what the fuck, even if they don't say it, we know what the fuck's going on in your goddamn mind, man.
Yeah.
We know.
Yeah.
We used to be in your motherfucking shoes. Are you stupid?
Mm-hmm.
This is why we be cussing you niggas out. You need to get cussed out. You need to be told about yourself, man.
Because the Lord is, using men that was in the same, like what you saying, in your shoes. Niggas don't understand that. Dumb motherfuckers, they just don't understand that. They think we just perfect. No, we came from that shit. You know what I'm saying? You got to come from that to understand it. Once the Lord show you what's wrong. But this probably be it for me after I read this because I feel like the point really,
all right.
Just a quick hit, you know. But Isaiah 13 and 20, it says, "It shall never be inhabited," going into Babylon, the great, daughter Babylon. "It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there. No more fucking gas stations and tobacco stores, liquor stores. Neither shall the shepherds make their fold there." Also too, ancient Babylon, ancient Mesopotamia is still inhabited. That Iraq still inhabited. So it's not talking about that. It says, "But wild beasts of the desert shall lie there," which also too this ties into Revelation, I believe 17, going into the destruction of Babylon. And it states that wild beasts will be their desert creatures. You know, the satyr shall dance there, something like that. It says, but wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and their houses shall be full of doleful creatures, and owls shall dwell there, and satire shall dance there. I mean, that's in that verse, like it. It says, and the wild beasts of the islands shall cry in their desolate houses, and dragons in their pleasant palaces. And her time is near to come, and her days shall not be prolonged. You know, so Babylon's days shall not be prolonged. Woe, woe, woe is coming.
Yep.
You got something up?
Yeah. This is Second Ezra 2:8. Woe be unto thee, Assur, thou hast hidden the unrighteous in thee. O thou wicked people, remember what I did unto Sodom and Gomorrah.
Mm-hmm.
The Lord does not want us to remember these catastrophes for no reason. The Lord is telling you, I'm about to do this shit again. That's why he wants us to remember. So that fear could be upon you to get right with the Lord, so you don't have to take part into that up and coming woe, that destruction. Okay? That's the whole point. That's why we got to keep reading these scriptures to remind us what the hell is about to go down soon. Okay?
Yeah.
I got this real quick also. Revelation 8:13. It says, I beheld and heard an angel flying through the midst of heaven, saying with a loud voice, woe, woe, woe to the inhabitants of the earth by reason, and of other voices of the trumpet of the three angels, which are yet to sound. And when you read the scriptures like Revelation 9, Revelation 11, you know, so on and so forth, these scriptures out here, Matthew 24, Mark, Luke, talk about World War III, the woe, the three woes. World War I, II, and III are in the Bible. You can read about World War I and Revelation 9, and World War II. Okay, and there's a lot of scriptures that speak about World War III, the up and coming war. Okay, that's what we're trying to tell you people, you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, get right. This is a history book. Okay, that talks about the past, present, and future. The scriptures talking about back then, the scriptures that are taking place right now, and the scriptures that are going to take place in the future. And if you don't want to get right and take heed, you're going to be destroyed. Point blank, period. Okay? You got anything else out?
No, that's it.
All right. So that's pretty much about it. That's something we wanted to quickly throw up. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to the elect. And before we close, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bashem, Shai. Once again, double honors to the apostle, notice the GMS is pushing his word to the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai. University fight his good fight of faith. Kwame Shalom was out of here. Shalom and the Bible.
Shalom.